I'm a big fan of both of yours, so this is a pleasure. I'm so excited to talk with you.
Okay, we're rolling.
Okay. So let me begin by asking, how exciting was it to be involved with they slash them?
Really exciting, really fun to see it come together. Driving up to the camp the first time and seeing what John Logan had thought up and created, and especially meeting. I mean, Carrie and I knew each other, but meeting the rest of the cast, the young people. I'm always about to call them kids, which I probably shouldn't, but that's what they kind of feel like, and they were just such a fascinating and cool bunch of young people to be working with.
Yeah, and the script is just so excellent, and so well done. Obviously, John Logan, who's got every award that you can get in this business, and so we were in good hands with him as a writer, and this was his directorial debut. So he was excited. There was a sense of he wanted to really bring his best game, bring his best foot forward. And so, there was that sense of I'm going to make this great. I'm going to take care of these people. And he did, and I grew up in Georgia. And so to be able to, shoot back in my home state, in the deep woods, which I feel very comfortable to me was really fun.
Awesome. So ultimately, what do you hope audiences take away from the film?
Well, I mean, I would hope that general audiences will see this and realize that the idea that you're going to quote unquote convert somebody from being who they are, the way they've chosen to live their life, is a terrible, horrible, and inexcusable act of cowardice. I would also hope that there are young people who are feeling left out or closeted or bullied in their lives could watch this, very accessible horror movie and see someone that maybe reminds them of themselves and have a certain amount of pride about that making its way up onto the screen.
Yeah, there's a sense of empowerment that the movie brings with this group of LGBTQ kids, young people who, are coming together against this common enemy. And so I hope the audiences will, feel empowered by that.
For sure.
Scene. Yeah.
And so you believe that they slash them is timely for today's pop culture climate?
Yes, definitely. Now more than ever, I think we need to be telling stories that, speak towards the horrors that are happening to any disenfranchised group of people.
For sure. Why do you think the LGBTQ people resonate so well with the horror genre?
Well, I didn't know that it did.
Yeah. It seems like to be a really common thing with the LGBTQ community.
Well, I mean, we've been talking a lot before we started doing media, and the term queer fear kept coming up. And I thought, yes, this does capture queer fear in a way that is visceral, and hopefully audiences that maybe aren't as familiar with this terrible practice will learn about it and be, equally horrified. But John's script does a really great thing because it kind of flips the, the Hollywood kind of trope. A lot of the LGBTQ characters, end up in previous iterations kind of being the victim. And that's certainly not the case here.
For sure. May I take a screenshot for social media purposes?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Kevin, Carrie, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.